And Bangladesh is preparing for the arrival of the Bangladesh Nationalist Party acting chairman Tariq Rahman, the son of the former President Ziaur Rahman and the former Prime Minister Khalida Zia, who is now all set to return to Dhaka after 17 years of exile in London. Preparations are in full swing. The BNP has begun arrangements for Rahman's grand reception. The BNP is also setting up the stage on a 300-foot wide road on the outskirts of Dhaka. An estimated 2 million people are expected to arrive for the event. Amidst an expected surge of crowds, a 24-hour restriction on visitors at the Hazrat International Airport has been imposed. And the arrival comes at a time when the BNP is considered to be the front runner in the upcoming polls. Now, for its part, Bangladesh is in the eye of a storm. Now, the interim government of Muhammad Yunus in Bangladesh is facing severe flack over the murder of the student leader, Sharif Osman Hadi. In the latest, Hadi's brother has in fact hinted at a larger conspiracy within the interim government to derail next year's elections. Now, addressing the supporters at a program organized by Inqilab Moncho, Hadi's brother, Sharif Omar Hadi, alleged that elements within the interim government had orchestrated his brother's killing to derail the 12th of February polls. And further, he warned that if a speedy trial of Hadi's killers is not conducted, then the interim government too will be compelled to flee Bangladesh like former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. And earlier, Inqilab Moncho had issued a pretty stern warning to the Yunus government. The group had given a 30-day ultimatum for a speedy probe into Hadi's murder and a trial before the general elections in February next year. It has been warned that there will be no elections in the country without the completion of the murder trial. The Bangladesh's law advisor, Asif Nazrul, has assured that the case will be tried within 90 days under the Speedy Trial Tribunal Act. Now, the fresh wave of protests and violence has also soured Dhaka's ties with New Delhi. However, Bangladesh's financial advisor, Salihuddin Ahmed, has said that the interim government does not want bitter ties with a big neighbor like India. The lynching of a Hindu man in Bangladesh has triggered a wave of protests in Indian cities, including in places like Delhi and Kolkata. The demonstrators are now seeking justice and protection of minorities in Bangladesh, adding some fresh strain to the diplomatic ties between the two nations. So as Bangladesh spirals into chaos, questions are also looming large over Dhaka's ability to hold the polls in February next year. Amidst uncertainty, Foreign Affairs Committee of the Democrats in the US has written to Bangladesh's chief advisor, Muhammad Yunus. The letter, written by Gregory Meeks, Sidney Kamlaga Dove and Bill Huizenga, has expressed concerns about the total ban of a political party, an indirect reference to Sheikh Hasina's Awami League, which has been barred from contesting the upcoming polls. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.